Have you ever had a Christian or church leader tell you that it was dangerous to question, and especially you might lead other people astray? I've got your answer right now. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. First of all, let me be clear. I think that questioning is a sign of spiritual health, right? That it means that you are thinking deeply about God, the universe, spirituality, whatever it is that you want to call it, and that the questions and the doubts that you might end up having are legitimate questions, legitimate things, and it actually means you are doing the right thing. Your orientation towards spirituality is correct, but that's not the answer. The answer is a lot better. So here's what you tell them. You say, actually, one of the most famous people from the Bible was a big doubter, had lots of questions, and you can tell them to go and look at John chapter 20. John chapter 20 is the story of a guy named Thomas. People like to call him Doubting Thomas. That's actually where that phrase comes from. And after Jesus dies and raises from the dead in the Jesus story, Thomas is like, I don't know if that exists. I don't know if that happens. I'm not sure that I believe any of that. So much so that he actually goes away from all the other disciples, like leaves the movement of Jesus altogether. That sound familiar? Sound like your experience? My experience? Yeah, I get that. So yeah, Jesus actually appears to all the other disciples because, he isn't there. And then a little bit later, Jesus comes back again, does the exact same thing over again, and Thomas is there. And when Thomas is there, Thomas asks Jesus for proof. And when Jesus is confronted by a person who is completely doubting everything about Jesus, he doesn't shame them. He doesn't tell Thomas, oh, you should have more faith, or wow, if you're asking these questions, it could lead other people astray. No, none of that. Jesus respects the doubts and the questions by actually giving Thomas the proof that he wants. So next time somebody's like, I don't know if you should doubt or question, right? You definitely shouldn't say it out loud because, oh my gosh, what if somebody else has those same doubts or questions? And then all of a sudden you introduce new doubts to them. You say, look, nothing wrong with that. Go to John chapter 20, Doubting Thomas. If you're looking for someone in the Bible who is like that, that's me.